What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day today. Even though President Biden does not have the presidential power to forgive student loan debt, he keeps trying and it keeps getting struck down. And we are actually going here into today's video. 2 court rulings that will halt parts of his upcoming student debt forgiveness plan. Let's get it.
The latest on President Biden's student loan repayment plan. Let's go back to our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, with an update on that. Good morning again, Mary.
Good morning again, Lindsay. Well, as you guys said this morning, the future of the president's student loan forgiveness plan is now in question, and millions of Americans could be impacted. Overnight, federal judges in Kansas and Missouri preventing the government from implementing key parts of the president's student loan repayment plan, which we know has become a central part of the president's reelection campaign. 8 million Americans are enrolled in this program. It's known as the SAVE plan, and it ties student loan repayment to a borrower's income. Borrowers were set to see their payments cut in half next month, from 10% of their discretionary income down to 5%. But this is now all on pause until these cases are fully litigated. Now, these lawsuits were brought by Republican states who argued that the Biden administration lacked the authority to enact this plan. No surprise here this morning, the White House and the Department of Education are vowing to fight this.
Rebecca? All right, Mary, thank you.
All right, guys. Hope you guys having a great day today. If you guys can, like, comment, subscribe to Nick Driver Podcast, On Air with Nick Driver here on YouTube. I drop content daily. All right, so President Biden is on a kick to try to forgive student loans, which, would end up taxing taxpayers who didn't go to school and run up these loans billions and billions and billions of dollars. So here we go. I found this clip here. And this should answer some of the questions that people have with this. This is actually Nancy Pelosi saying that Biden actually does not have the authority to actually do this. Let's roll the tape.
Between the administration and Democrats here on Capitol Hill about student loans and canceling student loan debt. Each has said, well, the president can do this by executive order. The president said, oh, let's do it by legislation. Can you explain why the administration and Democrats in Congress pushing for this are fighting this out this way? Why? I mean, it would seem there's not the votes to pass the bill. Is that in fact the case? Is that why Congress is?
No. Well, thank you for your question. It's so refreshing to get a question on substance and process, but not responding to whatever. Here's the thing. People think that the President of the United States, is this more on the subject than you ever want to know? Will you let me know? People think that the President of the United States has the power for debt forgiveness. He does not. He can postpone, he can delay, but he does not have that power. That has to be an act of Congress. And I don't even like to call it forgiveness, because that implies a transgression. It's not to be forgiven. Just freeing people from those obligations. So the question of who gets forgiven, to use the term of art that is out there, is a debate. Do we use whatever money there is for the broadest base of support of those with more people with even less debt, or fewer people with more debt? That's a policy discussion. But the difference between the president can't do it. So that's not even a discussion. Not everybody realizes that, but the president can only postpone, delay, but not forgive.
And that said, following up, what would be the parameter, and what would be fair to those who have incurred major debts, repaid them, or are still working to do so? Yeah. And then if, say, something were to go through, say, okay, this group had to pay and this group.
Yeah, well, there you are. You've described it very well. I do think that what the president is putting forth in Build Back Better in terms of opportunity for all Americans, whether they go to college or not, that they may not even aspire to that, and that's fine. And that's fine, but we do want to give them vocational training or other opportunity so they can reach their fulfillment as well. So this is a broader discussion, but it's not one that we're going to solve right here and now. But that would be an attitude that people would have. But even take it on top of that, suppose your family was not, your child just decided they want to, at this time, not want to go to college, but you're paying taxes to forgive somebody else's obligations. You may not be happy about that. But you know what? We want all of our kids to reach their fulfillment. To the extent that they want to go to college, we do not want them to be prohibited from doing that for financial reasons.
There you guys go with this particular topic. Biden continually tries to push the narrative and the idea as far as the Supreme Court, and he tries to keep pushing these things, a lot of rulings in courts. He does not have the constitutional power to just outright forgive student loans. And they keep pushing things. They keep pushing it. They keep pushing it. And the crazy part to me about it is, why forgive student loans as opposed to, what about a lot of people that actually paid their student loans off? Where's the greatness and the idea of what he is pushing for someone that actually worked hard to pay their student loans off, and then someone else who ran up a huge bill in college, they just get theirs for free? It's not fair to the American public. It's not fair to us as a society. I had to pay all my student loans off, and it would trigger me, man, if they started forgiving everybody's student loans and debt. You don't have to go to college. And, if you really want to work with people that are in need, why not go to the trailer parks? Why not go to the ghettos? Why not go to lower income areas and attempt to help these people out of debt, as opposed to a college person? Someone in college is actually probably has more money than someone who can't afford to go to college. So I am against the idea of forgiving college student debt. The reason being, that is money that us as taxpayers would have to pay. We would literally be paying for someone else's bad choices when it came to finances. It's not fair to the American populace. It's not fair to that person going to school. Responsibility is big. Hope you guys have a great day today. You watch your own air with Nick Driver, the Nick Driver podcast. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out some more videos right here, or click subscribe right there. You guys have a blessed day. Take care. One love, man.